So it would seem that the hide is still here, and the living roof that we planted on top seems to be doing its job. You know, it was a bit of an experiment, to be honest, to put that living roof up there, you know, but all of this wood was all ash dieback. It was all like diseased and dying wood from the woodlands, and when, oh, who's that there? I don't know what that is. And then me and Andy, like, probably did most of the work. We broke the ground and started it and whatnot, but then volunteers intermittently came in and helped us, especially Big Ginger Tom. He came in and done a good few shifts on this hide, you know, like a good few heavy shifts, you know, probably pushed us on quite heavily, you know, when we were doing this hide. But yeah, it still looks in good nick, actually. You know, it's quite surprising how long it's lasted. You know, I thought the young team would have destroyed it by now, but I'm guessing they kind of like it, you know, which is nice. You know, and there is some screws in here, so I'm guessing somebody's been doing a wee bit of maintenance on the place, you know, and keeping it tidy. And there's a bin bag, a bag there. I know that Mr. Tulloch is quite keen on doing the litter picks. He was quite active with that kind of stuff, you know. So it's probably Mr. Tulloch that's put that bag up there. And yeah, it seems all right. It seems it's still pretty solid, and you know, and it's still standing. The bench is still here. You know, I'm sitting on the bench just now. So, and the outlook into the hide is like this. So you look out here, and it's got like a little glade on here, and you can look that direction and look over there. And basically, it's a deer hide. You know, it's, well, a wildlife hide, but you know, it's mostly so as you can sit in here and be quiet, which I'm not. Which, like, the deer are never going to come near me now. But it's basically so as you can sit in here and have a wee gander out, you know. But this was one of the larger projects that we tackled, and it was basically, you know, a lot of the work was just me and Andy just digging away and, you know, building it all and whatnot. You know, I actually invested some of my own money in this place and that, you know, as well, to make it. So when it came to the day when a load of the volunteers quit, you know, it was quite upsetting, because we'd put like a lot of effort into making this place, and yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. And you know, when certain people join the Woodlands and then they push other people out, you know, especially people with disabilities, you know, like, there's nothing you can really do, you know, when they push people out of the Woodlands and you can't really do much. And it looks like, to be honest, all that they've really been doing is cutting the grass. You know, somebody's left a few screws in here, and there's a rubbish bag in here, so maybe it's just an upkeep from now on, you know. No changes to anything, you know. So yeah, but it's dry in here. That's the main thing. So one of the big things that we were trying to tackle was keeping it dry in here, and it seems dry in here. You know, obviously the rain's coming in the door a wee bit, but like, I'm sitting in here and I am bone dry, and it is raining outside. So yeah, they've done well. You know, especially the structure. You know, it's definitely stayed in one piece, and which, quite frankly, I'm quite astonished at.